Hello and welcome to one and all. My name is Lakshay and I'm an intern at LEX and Co. Today's topic for the day is defamation and free speech. Well, as we all are pretty aware of the fact that reputation is one thing which we all can agree is the most powerful possession of any individual. As long as an individual has a great reputation, they can achieve any wonder of the world. But as soon as their reputation is hampered in any sort of way, everything will come crippling down. This hampering in the law is known as defamation, and in today's article we will talk in brief about what defamation is and how it is different from free speech. Defamation essentially makes a false publication or communication made to a large group or attack the reputation of another individual. According to English law, defamation is of two types and both are punishable in different variations. The first one is slander. Slander is a spoken form of defamation and is very civil in nature. The second form is libel. Libel is a published form or written form of defamation, and it is very criminal in nature. In Indian legal system, there is no differentiation between libel and slander. Both are considered to be equally criminal offences. Criminal defamation is said to occur when an individual defames another individual with the intention of causing harm to the reputation of an individual. Defamation is only said to be criminal if the intent can be proven beyond reasonable doubt. Section 499 of IPC, which is Indian Penal Code, defines defamation as being committed first through words, signs or visible representations. Second, which are published or spoken imputations concerning any individual. If a person is found guilty of defamation of criminal nature, they are punished under Section 500 of the Code with single imprisonment, which may extend to 2 years, or fine, or both. Civil defamation is punishable under the law of torts and is punishable by monetary damages. There are certain essentials which will qualify for a successful suit. First one being, statement has to be defamatory in nature. If the statement has not been proven to be defamatory in nature, it cannot go beyond reasonable doubt, and thus it will not hold in the court of law. Second, the statement has to refer to the plaintiff. If the statement is pretty vague and does not refer to any particular person, then there is no defamation in the sentence, and if there is a direct imputation on his reputation, it has to refer to the plaintiff. Third, the statement has to be published in some or the other sort of way. For a statement to be defamatory in nature, it has to be published or has to be heard by a large group of people. If the statement has not been published and is just circulating around in the air, no one can know whether it's defamatory or if it's true in nature. Article 90, subsection 1 of the Constitution gives everyone the right of free speech and expression in the interest of 8 different categories such as public order, decency or morality, etc. Article 19, subsection 2 compels the state to appropriate constraint on such freedom. Defamation is one of these categories. The state, according to the Constitution, may restrict expression in the interest of one of the 8 classifications listed in Article 19, subsection 2, but only in a reasonable manner. The Supreme Court has amassed a substantial body of jurisprudence on the subject of what constitutes a reasonable restriction throughout the years. One of the fundamental components of reasonableness, according to the court, is that the restriction be narrowly drawn. In a unanimous decision, the Supreme Court upholds the constitutional validity of Section 499, 500 of the Indian Penal Code, 1860, and 199 of the Criminal Procedure Code, 1973. The court determined that the criminalizing defamation in order to protect an individual's dignity, life, and reputation is justifiable limitation on the basic right to free speech and expression. Article 21 of the Constitution guarantees that the right to a good name. Justice Mishra stated that it is in an individual's fundamental right. Defamation is a confusing topic that continues to divide people, with some using and exploiting it while others having it a significant influence on their lives. While judicial precedent has accepted to simplify the situation and resolve some of the challenges, several fundamental constitutional questions about these criminal and civil offences of defamation have yet to be settled. The law of defamation and the right to free speech must be balanced. The former should not be sacrificed at the expense of the latter, and vice versa. That was all for defamation and free speech. I hope you understood everything. Thank you.